Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Her computer's not working. You want to use mine?
I got it. Call for acceptance of the minutes of April 13th, 2021.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Public forum for this evening? Nobody here for public forum? I have nothing to report. Board membership? Nobody? Jody?
Just want to congratulate the boys soccer team and Coach Mead on their win last night. I'm so happy that we were able to have sports start back up again, and these kids were able to enjoy a winning season.
It's great. It's especially in these times during the pandemic. Just what a feel good moment for our school and for the kids that were participating when we thought that we may not have sports at all, and we persevered through it, and the coaches and the players and everybody did what had to be done to get it done, and what a shining moment for them.
So we've always been competitive in soccer. Was that the first sectional title?
I was told last night that it was.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
Great.
I was told last night it's our first one. Kudos to them, and congratulations to the coach, the players, and the families. A lot to
Absolutely.
look forward to. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll be bringing them back here to honor them at some point. As long as we'll be doing it, social distance and keeping safe. But we want to bring them forward here to recognize them as well. Could I ask just about committees? Hall of Fame committee, John. Any report on that?
Well, 2020 was a wash, so we have our class of 2020, and what I want to do is maybe open up 2021 to a couple of people, so that we can keep it some continuity. The problem is with the new school year, we won't know what the real schedule is, or when the governor or the CDC or the health department's going to come down with new regs. But I was going to talk to Kermit, and hopefully by the end of May, wrap up one or two more coming into addition to the 20 to 20 class we had, a small 2021 class. And then this way we could get hopefully a decent involvement in that, and have both groups on the same day. The problem right now is picking out a day. Is Vince playing with the microphone so I sound like I'm in a soup can?
I don't know. That was kind of.
So that's what we're hoping to do, and I'll talk to Kermit this week and try and wrap it up in May.
Okay, thank you. We talked a little bit about the mascot. Where are we with the getting it on uniforms? We're getting on uniforms now.
I
Do you have an
think
update with that, Lisa?
My understanding is that there have been some uniforms ordered with the new mascot, and that we are pursuing copyright protection as well.
Hey, thank you. Pool committee. Lisa, you want to just address anything with the pool?
Yeah, Vince just stepped out, but there was a pool walkthrough. There was a report that was submitted in your packets. I know that there's some tasks that the village is taking on, and the town's taking on, the school's taking on. I will tell you that the village and the town have also approved, as we did, the costs. If everyone can hold on, we're having some technical difficulties here. So sorry about that. We are having some technical difficulties. Are we on? Yes, I think we're on. But in any case, going back to the pool, we have engaged an engineer the village, the town, and the school together to study some structural concerns we have. And we'll be bringing you some recommendations for repairs, hopefully soon. Vince has the timeline for that. But we are planning on moving forward with the pool and getting it open. So I'm just going to ask him quickly, Vince, do we, as you move back to your seat, do we have a timeline on the engineer's report and when we can expect recommendations? The pool engineer report on when we can expect recommendations back. Is it the end of this month, middle of May,
Hopefully by the end of next week,
next week?
we'll know. Right, we're going to bring some people out there to take a look at it, but the plans are almost done.
Right. So we'll be moving forward with that.
Okay, thank you. We'll then move on to Superintendent.
Yeah, so a couple of other things I want to, can you hear me? Okay. I just want to reiterate, kudos to the boys varsity soccer team and really a shout out to the girls varsity soccer team. They had a very excellent season this year and went to sectionals, played their hearts out, and fell a little short. But I did want to call, say congratulations to them also for a great season. I also want to mention anybody in the community that's listening to the meeting tonight, we have it on our educational TV channel also and on Facebook and Instagram. There'll be a Ulster County Department of Health is sponsoring a COVID vaccination clinic this weekend, this Saturday in our high school gym. It's a walk-in clinic, and anyone that's interested in being vaccinated, you can come here at 9:00. I think they said probably till 2, but it depends on, what the demand is and how much, how many people show up. So earlier the better. 9:00 vaccination clinic, sponsored by Ulster County Department of Health at the school.
Can you just reiterate, the walk-in means that you don't need to make an appointment. You can just
You
show
can just
up.
walk in. That's what they said. You can just walk in.
That's new.
And just a reminder that the budget vote is May 18th here in the Media Center. There's no screening as per the guidelines from the Department of Health. There'll be no screening, health and safety screening coming in, but we will be socially distanced, and we will be practicing health and safety protocols within, with cleaning and wiping everything down in accordance with the guidance. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. here on May 18th for the budget vote. And there are absentee ballots that are available. You have to pick up an application. If you want an absentee ballot sent to you, you have to have the application back to the district clerk in the office by May 11th. You can walk in and pick one up and pick your ballot up if you'd like. But the ballots have to be returned to the district no later than 5:00 if you're walking it in the day of the vote. Any clarification, any additional information you'd like, anyone would like with regard to absentee ballots, you can contact Mrs. Hemp, the district clerk, 845-647-0100. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you. Move on to Assistant Superintendent for Business, Mr. Napoli.
I have nothing to report tonight.
Thank you. Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Kelly White.
I don't have anything to report out on this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. We will move on to personnel resolutions for this evening. Upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, be it resolved that based upon the selections made by the mentor team, which consists of 51% teachers appointed by the ECSRPA, the board approves the following mentor at an annual stipend of $1,000 prorated contingent upon required training. And it's Mentor Allison Chapin for Mentee Marina Russo.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, be it resolved that Brittany Mangieri, who holds a permanent New York State certificate in the area of school counselor, be appointed to a 4-year probationary position of school counselor in the 10-year area of school counselor effective July 1st, 2021 through July 1, 2025 at a contractual rate of $69,236 prorated, step 1, bachelor's plus 66 plus master's in accordance with the ECSRPA contract.
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that Ryan Chouse be appointed Buildings and Grounds Maintenance Worker 1 at a contractual salary of $49,136, step 1, prorated effective May 7th, 2021. This is a 12-month civil service position and requires a 6-month probationary period, November 7th, 2021.
So moved.
Moved.
Second.
Seconded. Discussion? Iris?
I just wanted to know his starting date would be when?
May 7th.
May 2nd. Okay, thank you.
May 7th. And Mr. Chouse is a graduate of Ellenville High School, correct?
Yes.
Good to see somebody come back. We love having him on board. All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that Frank Sticko be appointed as a substitute security attendant at a rate of $15 per hour work, 2021 school year.
So moved.
Move. Second? Seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that the memorandum of agreement between the Ellenville Central School District and the ETS RPA Teachers Unit be approved as attached.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved the memorandum of agreement between the Ellenville Central School District and the ETS RPA Teachers Unit be approved as attached, 2021-4.
So moved.
Second.
Move seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Budget resolutions for this evening. 6.1. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved the Board of Cooperative Educational Services administrative budget and the amount of $6,584,731 be approved for the 2021-2022 school year. So moved. Moved.
Second.
Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Ellenville Central School District adopt the proposed 2021-2022 budget in the amount of $55,081,453, which is subject to voter approval at the annual budget vote on May 18, 2021, and to levy the necessary tax. So moved. Been moved?
Second.
Seconded? Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Resolved that the March 2021 Treasurer's Report Budget Detail Report be accepted as written.
So moved.
Second.
Moved?
Second.
Seconded? Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Resolved that the March 2021 Central Treasurer Report for extracurricular activities account, including bank reconciliations, cash receipts, and cash disbursements, and activity account balances be accepted as written.
So moved.
Second.
Move seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Appointment of council. Resolved that McGivney, Kluger, Clark, and Anticia be appointed counsel to represent the Ellenville Central School District in legal proceedings with regards to Child Victims Act as per the included retainer agreement, and be it further resolved, the school board authorized superintendent of schools to execute the included agreement.
So moved.
Moved?
Second.
Seconded? Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Educational resolutions. Resolved that the 2-year unexpired term, Ulster's BOCES seat number 1, Ellenville, be filled by nominee Marla Kaplan of Ellenville, New York.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? 8.2. Resolved that the 3-year term, Ulster BOCES seat number 2, Highland, be filled by nominee Susan Gilmore of Highland, New York.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Resolved that the 3-year term, Ulster BOCES seat number 3, Onteora, be filled by nominee Robert Curran of West Hurley, New York.
So moved.
Second.
Moved seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Resolved that the 3-year term, Ulster BOCES seat number 4, at large, be filled by nominee James Shaughnessy of Kingston.
So moved.
Second.
Move seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Resolved that the 3-year term Ulster BOCES seat number 5 at large be filled by nominee Vincent Petrocelli of Walk Hill, New York.
So moved.
Second.
Move seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. IEPs. Be resolved the attached list of student IEPs be acknowledged as appropriate. There is one.
Move the list.
The list has been moved.
Second.
Second. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Next meeting is scheduled for April 27th, 2021. We will have further to update and post on that meeting. Anybody want to see anything for the next meeting? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Geneva, sorry.
Ms. White, thank you so much for your update. I believe I wasn't
I
present.
can't hear you, Geneva. I'm sorry.
I don't think I was present in person for the last update on the Black History course. So thank you so much for that. But if you could bring for next meeting as well, so I can get the update.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have some recent updates. So
Thanks so
I'll
much.
prepare that for next meeting.
Anybody else? Donna, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Move to second. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? We're adjourned.